here at Pier 88 in Manhattan, about to board the Viking Saturn for the naming ceremony. No one else is here, which is really weird. Am I early? That was like definitely the easiest and fastest cruise check-in of all time. There's like a Harvard Business School group here, but hardly any media so far, so I got my key. Gonna get on the ship. I am so excited to be on board, even though we're not going anywhere. When they gave us the chance to stay overnight in a stateroom, I jumped at the opportunity because I have not been on vacation yet this summer, and girl needs a vacation. So this is my mini break. It's just like 16 hours on board a ship. I am in a veranda stateroom on the Viking Saturn. It has a little balcony, which I'm gonna show you. This ship is brand new. It smells new, it looks new. It is so beautiful. I've only been on here for 30 seconds. Let's take a tour of the stateroom. I am in room 6075. It's a veranda stateroom. When you walk in, this is what you see. Obviously the ship is brand new, so everything is perfect, pristine. To the right, we've got 2 robes, wooden hangers, slippers, some storage up top. This is the other side of the sliding door. There's a Viking umbrella in Viking red. Soft closed drawers, lots of storage. I understand that the next route for the ship is a 14 or 16-day cruise to Iceland. So there are a lot of long haul cruises on this ship, which is what storage will be great for. To the left of the door is the bathroom. Now this is a pretty roomy bathroom as far as cruise ship bathrooms go in this stateroom category. There are beautiful toiletries from Freya, shower cap and vanity set, Kleenex box, cups, hi, a big beautiful sink, some storage here on the right with outlets. There's a heated floor you can control there. Toilet. And the shower cubicle, which has a curved edge. A little ledge to sit on or to, you know, prop your leg on. And a handheld shower. Just outside of the bathroom, there is a coffee making station with mugs, more drawers, so many drawers. There's the safe. 1, 2, 3, 3 more drawers. And this is the main room. That's my stuff there. I got on the ship with just a little backpack and my laptop. More drawers here in the dresser area. Big TV with a massive speaker panel. Some water has been provided. And the desk area is incredibly big for a stateroom of this size, but that's great. It's always nice to have some more surface area to put stuff on when you're on a ship for a while. There are so many mirrors in this cabin, which makes the room feel so much bigger and airier and lighter. The color palette is amazing. It's so light and fresh and clean. There's so much seating for a room of this size. There's an armchair. There's a sofa. There's a coffee table. Bedside tables on both sides. All right, let's go out onto the balcony, but let's take the scenic route by the art. Okay, now the view right now is not super picturesque because we're still parked in New York City, so we're just looking at a parking lot. So this is one side of the balcony, and there's actually like this little wall section here, but the door is on the right side. And so let's go outside. It might be a little noisy and hot. Oh, welcome to New York City. You're on a cruise ship. It's actually quite nice. You can see the buildings there. I've never been on a cruise ship in New York City, so it's kind of a surreal experience, but you can see the balcony is a really good size. It has 2 chairs, these sort of weatherproof wickerish chairs, and a table. And when you're out at sea, I bet you can just sit out here for hours. I have this fantasy of going on a really long cruise and taking a lot of crochet with me and sitting on the balcony on at-sea days and crocheting all day long and taking breaks only to go to the buffet. That sounds like the perfect vacation to me right now. So I'm on the ship because the team at Viking, who I've known for a long time because I used to work at Food and Wine and Epicurious, and we did a lot of culinary programming with cruise companies. They invited me on board the ship, and I was so surprised because I don't really do travel and food media anymore, so I feel very lucky to be here. But they invited me for the naming ceremony. I have been to one other cruise ship naming ceremony before for the Celebrity Edge, and that was in Florida, and it was so fun because Malala, the activist and advocate and the women's rights and the girls' education advocate and champion, she was the person who was the godmother of that ship, and she named it. It was super, super cool. That was years ago, and I haven't been on a naming ceremony since. So I'm really excited to be here, especially because it's my hometown of New York, so it was so easy. I just took a cab here to Pier 88. The naming ceremony tonight will be done by Ann Ziff, who's one of the biggest philanthropists in New York City, and because she's one of the biggest patrons of the Metropolitan Opera, there's a whole team of opera singers from the Metropolitan Opera here on the ship who will be doing an evening of performances. So I am so excited for tonight. It's such a treat to be on board. Anyway, I am hoping to take a walk around the ship this afternoon, but we have a CEO announcement at 3 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock there is the naming ceremony, and we have a dinner and performances tonight. I'm staying over, I'm so excited. And then we have a breakfast tomorrow morning before disembarkation. So I wanted to bring you along with me. Let's have a great time.
And 2 mobile phones, and that was it. And I've been through a period, I'll cover that later, where I'd lost everything I had in life.
Okay, I just got back from the chairman's talk. It was really good, really inspirational, and he's very funny. And I learned a lot. For example, he talked a lot about design on the ships, like how the waste paper baskets are square and in the bathroom they're rectangular. And he said it's because it fits into corners better. He also talked about how the remote controls for the TV are intentionally simple so everyone can use them. He mentioned that the toiletries are clearly labeled. So you know how when you go to some hotels, like it's really hard to figure out what things are because there's like a whole bunch of description before the name of the product. So that was on purpose. And he also talked about how the showers are really easy to understand and operate. Like they're actually labeled, and when you turn the knob, it goes in that direction. I think we've all been burned by hotel showers before. Next up, we have the ship naming ceremony, but it's been delayed by half an hour because today in New York, we have some like really weird air quality stuff. You can see it outside. I'll show you. So you see how weird and hazy the sky is? That is not normal for New York. When I woke up this morning, it said the air quality was unhealthy, which is something you never really see in New York because we're by the water. Apparently, we're getting some kind of smoke coming down from Canada because there's some fires up there. There were also some thunderstorms earlier today. Hopefully, the skies clear up a little bit in the next hour and we can go see this outdoors. But if not, it's still really cool to be here. I love being on a boat. It's so nice. And the way they've designed these ships, and the chairman talked about this a little bit too, is that he wants these ships to feel super comfortable. They're designed intentionally to be residential in feeling. So as we walk around, you'll see it does feel sort of homey. Let's go take a walk around the first floor where we'll hopefully be able to go peek into the Nordic spa. I want to see the gym because I'm always really interested in ship gyms. And there is a casual dining food hall. I don't know what it is. Let's go check it out. I've never been on a Viking ship before.
And it is a thrill and an honor to be here today as godmother of this new, beautiful ship, christening the greatest way to travel, which is on a Viking ship, and the greatest opera company in the world, the Metropolitan Opera.
It's 6:58 in the morning and We have to disembark by 8 a.m. So I'm gonna grab a quick breakfast before I head home. This was so fun. I have never gotten on a ship and not got anywhere, but this was the perfect one night midweek break. The performances last night were so beautiful, and seeing them and hearing them against a Manhattan skyline, incredible. Almost like a once in a lifetime thing. I'm kind of sad to get off the ship and go back to my real life, but this is exactly the refresher I needed. I only slept maybe like 5 or 6 hours, but that bed is so comfortable and it makes me think that I might need to get a firmer mattress for my own apartment, because the mattress in my apartment is a little bit softer. So I always sleep a lot better on firm mattresses. Anyway, it was so beautiful, so fun exploring the ship, seeing a new ship, being part of such an incredible christening moment. I'm gonna get some breakfast and some coffee because I feel like a little hazy. I had some water this morning, but yeah, it's time to go. Let's disembark. The Viking Saturn is the newest ship in Viking's ocean fleet of identical sister ships. Yes, I said identical. This is a design feature, and it is brilliant because it helps guests who come back over and over again with Viking to feel more comfortable on the ship as soon as they set foot on board. It also helps Viking easily move crew from ship to ship because they know where everything is as soon as they start. It's a small format ship, so unlike those giant cruise lines where those ships can hold like 5,000 people, the Viking Saturn's capacity is 930 guests. So it's a totally different experience. It's 745 feet long, so it's very manageable, and it was built in 2023 in Italy. The Viking Saturn's ceremonial godmother is Anne Ziff, who is a major philanthropist and the chairman of the Metropolitan Opera, therefore the opera performance last night. She is also a longtime Viking cultural partner, and she loves Viking. She talked a lot about it in her speech. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.